Good morning, all of you. So, yesterday we completed indeterminate forms, some methods we completed, that is a 0 by 0 form, infinite by infinite, and what is that 0 into infinite. Okay, so all these we completed. So now we have, so once again I am writing, so 0 by 0, infinite by infinite, and 0 into infinite and infinite minus infinite. These four we completed. So now we have 1 power infinite and 0 power 0 and infinite power 0. These three left over. So now we will discuss about 0 power 0, infinite power 0 and 1 power infinite. Whenever the limit tends to 1 power infinite or 0 power 0, infinite power 0. So see here, whenever you have getting the form of 0 power 0, okay. So procedure, whenever you have like this. So for suppose limit x tends to a, f of x power g of x tends to 0 power 0. What we have to do? It is indeterminate form. So then you have to follow this procedure. Y is equal to limit x tends to a, f of x power g of x, you can consider, and apply logarithm on both sides. So log y is equal to log, we cannot apply for, that means log is for some function. So transpose log inside. This is nothing but limit x tends to a log of f of x power g of x. This g of x comes to here. So this is equal to limit x tends to a, what it is, g of x into log f of x. You can understand here, this g of x, when x tends to a, g of x tends to 0, f of x also tends to 0. So now it will becomes 2. Whenever g of x tends to 0, it is 0. F of x tends to 0, log 0 is indeterminate form. That means undefined, log 0 is. So this is nothing but how it will be, it was converted into 0 into infinite. So whenever 0 into infinite, how to do? This 0 form could transpose to denominator. Then what it will be? Limit x tends to a, log f of x by 1 by g of x you can write. See, this 1 by g of x is nothing but 1 by 0. 1 by 0 is infinite. This is in the form of infinite by infinite. So whenever it is in the form of infinite by infinite, apply L'Hospital rule. Apply L'Hospital's rule. Okay. So you take one example based on this one. Limit x tends to 0, x power x. Take simple example. Whenever you have limit x tends to x power x, it will becomes to 0 power 0. So it is in the form of 0 power 0. So go to apply. Let y is equal to limit x tends to 0, x power x. Take log on both sides. Directly I am writing limit x tends to 0. When you apply logarithm for this one, this x comes to base, that is x into log x you can write. So this one you can do here, limit x tends to 0. So log x by 1 by x you write. So now x tends to 0, log 0 infinite, 1 by 0 infinite. So it is in the form of infinite by infinite. Apply L'Hospital rule. Okay, so what it becomes to? Limit x tends to 0, log x by x, L'Hospital rule. That is limit x tends to 0, log x differentiation is 1 by x. By 1 by x differentiation is minus 1 by x square. So 1x, x get cancelled. So this is nothing but limit x tends to 0, So x goes to numerator. So this is nothing but minus x. So limit x tends 0 minus x is minus 0, that is 0 only. So what can you conclude? This implies log y is equal to 0. Log y with any base, just you take some e or 10. So y is equal to e power 0, that is equal to 1. Okay, the value of this one is 1. Like that we have to do this problem. Okay, next one is infinite power 0. So here also you see the working rule. Infinite power 0 form. When apply the limit, it will be in the form of infinite power 0. What is the working rule? See, if limit x tends to 0, x tends to a, f of x power g of x tends to infinite power 0, then working rule is take y is equal to same limit x tends to a, f of x power g of x, apply log on both sides, then log y is equal to limit x tends to a. See here, same if we apply log for this function, this g of x comes to here, that is g of x into log of f of x. Okay, so this is equal to limit x tends to a. Here it becomes to infinite power 0 means f of x is infinite and g of x is 0. Yes. So log f of x is infinite, log infinite is infinite only. G of x is here 0. Okay. That is nothing but 0 into infinite form. So whenever it is in the form of 0 into infinite, what we have to do? Log of f of x by this 0 you convert into denominator, that is 1 by g of x. So that is nothing but 1 by 0. 1 by 0 is infinite. Now it becomes to infinite by infinite. So apply L'Hospital rule. Okay. See, based on this one, you take one example. Limit x tends to 0. Example. Limit x tends to 0. Cot x power sin x. See, when you apply x tends to 0, cot 0 is infinite, sin 0 is 0. It is in the form of infinite power 0. So apply working rule. So let you take y is equal to limit x tends to 0, cot x power sin x. So apply log on both sides. Log y is equal to limit x tends to 0. When you apply logarithmic for this one, you get sin x into log of cot x. So this one is nothing but limit x tends to 0, sin 0 is 0, cot 0 is infinite, log infinite is infinite only. So it is 0 into infinite. Whenever 0 into infinite, convert into infinite by infinite form. That is nothing but log cot x by 1 by sin x you write here. 1 by sin x means what? Limit x tends to 0. Log cot x by cosecant x. So it is in the form of infinite by infinite. So apply L'Hospital's rule. See here, this is equal to limit x tends to 0, log of cot x, log x differentiation 1 by x, that is 1 by cot x into cot x differentiation minus cosecant square x by cosecant x differentiation minus cosecant x into cot x. So this will becomes to limit x tends to 0. See here, one cosecant x and minus minus get cancelled. So this cot x comes to denominator only, that is 1 by cot square x, that is nothing but limit x tends to 0 tan square x. As x tends to 0, tan 0 is 0, this is equal to 0. So log y value is 0. That means if your base is e, y is equal to e power 0, that is equal to 1. So this value cot for limit x tends to 0, cot power sin x value is 1. Next form is 1 power infinite. Whenever you get 1 power infinite. Okay, if limit x tends to a, f of x power g of x tends to 1 for infinite, then working rule is, so limit x tends to a, f of x power g of x, you just rewrite as, just apply y. So this is nothing but limit x tends to a, f of x power g of x, you just rewrite as e to the power of limit x tends to a, f of x minus 1 into g of x, you just write like this. Very, very important procedure. Whenever limit x tends to a, f of x power g of x tends to 1 for infinite, this one you can rewrite as limit x tends to a, f of x power g of x is equal to e to the power of limit x tends to a, f of x minus 1 into g of x. Just write like that. See here one example. Limit x tends to 0, 1 plus tan x by 1 plus sin x whole power cosecant x. See, as x tends to 0, this is 1 plus 0, that is tan 0 is 0, that is 1. Similarly, 1 plus sin 0 is 0, that is 1. 1 by 1 is 1. 1 power cosecant x. Here cosecant x, as x tends to 0, cosecant x tends to infinite. Okay. So it is in the form of 1 power infinite. So what we have to do, this is nothing but e power limit x tends to 0. So this is f of x and this is g of x. F of x minus 1. That is 1 plus tan x by 1 plus sin x minus 1 into, you just write cosecant x. Power should be right in the multiplication. So this is equal to e power limit x tends to 0. So just you simplify. This is 1 plus sin x. This is 1 plus tan x. Next minus 1 minus sin x into cosecant x. Okay. So this one get cancelled. This is equal to e power limit x tends to 0, tan x minus sin x. So tan x minus sin x, how can you write? This is sin x by cos x minus sin x. This is 1 plus sin x. Of course, if you apply as x tends to 0, what you get? That is the important. So as x tends to 0, so what it is? Tan 0 is 0. Sin 0 is 0. So tan 0, that is 0 minus 0, 0 by 1 into cosecant x, that is cosecant 0, that is infinite only. So now you have to simplify. How to simplify this one? See here. In this tan x, if you take sin x common, this is sin x by cos x. Just you write sin x outside. Now it will becomes to 1 by cos x. minus 1 into cosecant x by 1 plus sin x. See here, sin x into cosecant x get cancelled. Now you apply as x tends to 0 what you have. As x tends to 0, cos 0 is 1. So 1 minus 1, 0. 0 by 1 plus sin 0, that is 1. So 0 by 1 is 0 only. So this value becomes 2. What it becomes to? This value becomes to e power 0. So e power 0 value is 1. So this is the way whenever you have the function in the form of 1 power infinite when apply the limit. Next, you see some standard results. So just I am giving one example. So just to open our book. Okay, this time today I give assignment for you based on limits. So you maximum you try to complete those problems, all those problems, MSET model. Okay. So some standard results. See here. If limit x tends to a, f of x is equal to 0. Okay. When you apply a limit for this function, it is 0. And another function is any bounded function. That is g of x is a bounded function. Bounded means whatever may be value of x, that function is always lies in between particular values only. Bounded function. For suppose sin x, that the value always lies in between minus 1 to 1. Cos x minus 1 to 1. Like those functions are called bounded functions. Okay, if limit x tends to f of x is equal to 0, g of x is a bounded function. So that means bounded means already I told you that is lies in between some value to another value. A less than or equal to g of x less than or equal to b. Okay, this g of x is lies in between a and b, like sin x and cos x. Okay, then limit x tends to a, f of x into g of x value is equal to 0. See, based on this one example. Limit x tends to 0, x into sine of 1 by x. Generally, you may have one doubt. Already I gave limit x tends to 0, sine x by x is equal to 1. Here x, this is sine of 1 by x. So if you want to write like this, what will be happen once you see? This is sine of 1 by x, by that x you can write as 1 by x. But here as x tends to 0, this value tends to infinite. That means 1 by x is infinite. Here also infinite. But we should apply this formula whenever sine 0 by 0 form. Okay, this is not correct way. So you just understand, this is considered as f of x. This is considered as g of x is bounded function. Is bounded because sine of any value always lies in between minus 1 to 1. So here 1 by x don't observe, sine function observe. So it is lies in between minus 1 to 1. Here as x tends to 0, x is equal to 0. So this is in this form. So this value becomes to 0. Similarly, limit x tends to 0. One more example you take. X into cos 1 by x. This value also 0. Because x tends to 0, x is 0. Cos of 1 by x. Cos is a bounded function. Next example. Limit x tends to infinite 1 by x into sin x. Observe here this one also. As x tends to infinite, 1 by x tends to 0 and sin is a bounded function. So this one also 0. Next example. Limit x tends to infinite 1 by x into cos x. This value also 0. Okay, clear? Just understand here. Limit x tends to infinite. Just I am giving the clarification. limit x tends to infinite, x into sine 1 by x. Now it will be 1 because of, see, observe here, see the difference for this one and this one is just to see the observe the difference. Limit x tends to infinite. This one you can write as sine of 1 by x by 1 by x. Now you understand, as x tends to infinite, 1 by x tends to 0. This is also 1 by x. Same here. What is the domain? Same in the denominator. So both becomes to 0 only. So it is in the form of sine 0 by 0. So this value becomes to 1. Okay. So see the difference between these two formulas. Next standard result. It is very, very important. Limit x tends to 0. a1 power x plus a2 power x plus a3 power x plus and so on plus an power x by n whole to the power of 1 by x. Okay, understand? This is equal to, in other words, limit x tends to infinite, a1 power 1 by x plus a2 power 1 by x plus a3 power 1 by x plus and so on plus an power 1 by x by n whole power x. Here you just understand, here how many terms are there in numerator, that is you have considered. Here 1, 2, 3 up to n. So here n power 1 by x. Here 1 by x, 1 by x, power 1 by x, here power x. Here how many terms are there? N. So denominator n. This value is equal to a1 into a2 into and so on. That is a3 into and so on an whole power 1 by n. a1 into a2 into a3 into and so on an power 1 by n. Once you observe here, limit x tends to 0. When it is possible, limit x tends to 0 when the structure is like this. And you observe as x tends to 0, a1 power 0. Anything power 0, 1 plus 1 plus 1. All these are 1s. So n 1s are there. They are divided by n. So n by n is 1. So and as x tends to 0, 1 by x tends to infinite. So it is 1 power infinite form. And here number of terms n. So denominator also n. Then it value a1, a2, a3 and so on an whole power 1 by n. This is in the multiplication. Same. As x tends to infinity, 1 by x tends to 0. So this is 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus up to n. N are there. So n by n 1. So 1 power as x tends to infinity, x is infinite. 1 power infinite. So this is the formula. Okay. So just remember, very, very important. If you want to see the proof, actually no need proof. Actually you know very well. If you want take here. So as 1 power infinite form, what you have to do? Limit x tends to 0, e power. Whenever it is in the form of 1 power infinite, so apply the procedure, e power limit x tends to 0, a1 power x plus a2 power x plus and so on plus an power x by n minus 1 into 1 by x. This is for g of x, you write as 1 by x. So this is equal to e power limit x tends to 0. What can you write here? N is the LCM. So a1 power x plus a2 power x plus and so on plus an power x minus n into 1 by x. This is equal to e power limit x tends to 0. What can I write here? a1 power x. a1 power x, here n means 1 plus 1 plus 1 up to n you can write. 1 you use for this one and one more 1 you use for this one, because this n you can write as 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus up to 1 n times you can write. First one use for this one, second one use for this one, third one you use for this here, third term, n last one you use for this one. So and you write separately a1 power x minus 1 and divide with n plus a2 power x minus 1 by n plus and so on plus an power x minus 1 by n into 1 by x. See, this is e power limit x tends to 0. And one more type you can write, not like this. Just this x you write here in the place of n, just you write x and you take n outside. That means just I am writing before 1 by n for our convenience, because if you observe this one, you can get one idea, that is the formula. Limit x tends to 0, a power x minus 1 by x is equal to log a to the base e. Apply that formula and the 1 by n write outside. This is 1 by n, because this is x tends to 0, here n is the constant, you can write outside. So this is nothing but log a1 to the base e, log a2 to the base e, plus and so on, plus log an to the base e you can write. So log a plus log b plus log c and so on. Log an is nothing but log of a1 into a2 into and so on, an you can write. This is nothing but e power 1 by n into. So after application, after apply the formula, so limit x tends to 0, a1 power x minus 1 by x only, log a1 to the base c. So this is 1 by n into log a1 base c plus log a2 base c and so on. So this is log 1 by n into log a1, a2 and so on, an base c. This 1 by n you can write as a power log of a1, a2 and so on, an whole power 1 by n base c. So if these two are same, this is e, this is e. So this value is nothing but this one. So what is that? a1, a2 and so on, an whole power 1 by n. So this is the proof of this one, but you just remember the formula. Okay. See, based on this one, you take one example. See here, limit x tends to 0, two power x plus 2 power 3x plus, sorry, 2 power 2x plus 2 power 3x by 3 whole power 1 by x. How to write this one? It is 2 power x, 2 power 2x, 2 power 3x. See, this one, if you simplify for our convenience, 2 power x plus, this is 2 square whole power x you can write, that is 4 power x, plus 2 cube whole power x you can write, 2 cube is 8 power x by 3 whole power 1 by x. Here how many terms are there? 3 terms. What is the number here? 3. So what is the formula? a1, a2, a3, up to an whole power 1 by n. Here n is 3. So n is equal to 3. a1 is 2, a2 is 4, a3 is 8. So this value is nothing but 2 into 4 into 8 whole power 1 by 3. Like that you do the problem. Okay, you simplify, you get the answer. Next, standard method, standard formula. Before going to that one, you see here, x power infinite is equal to infinite if x is greater than 0. That is improper fraction. If x is improper fraction, then x power infinite is equal to infinite. That means 2 power infinite, 3 power infinite, 4 power infinite, 5 power infinite, or 3 by 2 power infinite. 3 by 2 is the improper. Okay. Otherwise, this value is tends to 0 if 0 less than x less than 1. That means proper fraction. Okay. So based on this one, you take one example. If p is greater than q, if p is greater than q, limit n tends to infinite, p power n plus q power n whole power 1 by n is equal to limit n tends to infinity to p power n plus q power n whole power 1 by n. Here what is the condition they given? P by q. See, as n tends to infinite, x power infinite is equal to infinite when x is greater than zero. So, see here, it is greater than 1. So, it is the proper fraction, it is improper fraction, greater than 1, more than 1. Okay. So, here p is greater than q you take as x, that is here n tends to infinite. Okay, leave it that one. So, p is greater than q if you take, p by q is greater than 1. This form you get. If you take q by p is less than 1, proper fraction. Okay, so which one is comfortable? That is, you should go for that one. As n tends to infinite, okay, power is infinite. Okay, if you go for p by q means what here? Greater than 1. That is becomes to infinite. Okay, infinite power 0. Infinite power 0, indeterminate form. Okay, see, if you go for q by p is what? Less than 1. Q by p, as q by p less than 1, q by p, that is less than 1, proper fraction. So that q by p power n is there. Q by p power infinite becomes to 0. Yes. See, so based on that one, this one you write as limit n tends to infinity. If you take p common, that means p common means p power n common outside. P power n if you take common, 1 by q power n by p power n whole power 1 by n is there. This is equal to limit n tends to infinite. P power n whole power 1 by n, p only, into this one, 1 plus q by p whole power n whole power 1 by n. See here, as n tends to infinite, q by p power n, that is q by p, that is lies in between 0 to 1, less than 1. So, whenever x is lies in between 0 to 1, x power infinite is 0. So, this value becomes to 0. As n tends to infinity, 1 by n tends to 0. Okay. So, this is a determinant form only. So, this is nothing but p into, what can you say? 1 plus, if you apply the n tends to infinite, this is 0, power 0. This value becomes to, very, very important. So, here the intention, first we have to check it out. Which one is comfortable? Is q by p is comfortable or p by q is comfortable? What is the proper fraction? What is the improper fraction? That is the important. So, based on this one, you take one formula. On application. Limit n tends to infinite, p power n plus q power n plus r power n, whatever may be, how many terms are there, not important. If it is the structure like this, p power n plus q power n plus r power n power 1 by n, this value is equal to p. If p should be greater than both q comma r. Same in previous example also, when p is greater than q, what you get? P is the answer. Same here also, p you get. This q you get if q is greater than p comma r. That means q is only the big number compared to p comma r. R if r is greater than p comma q. So based on this one, you take one example. Limit n tends to infinite, 1 power n plus 2 power n plus and so on plus 99 power n whole power 1 by n. When you have to apply this formula, that is also important. See here, when n tends to infinite, p power n, q power n, r power n. So observe here. Same here, 1 power n, 2 power n, up to 99 power n. As n tends to infinite, it becomes to 0. 1 by n tends to 0. This may be, this is infinite. Infinite power 0. This is indeterminate form. So in this case only we have to apply. What is the biggest number here? 99. So that is the answer. Next question based on this one. Limit x tends to 0. 1 power 1 by sin x plus 2 power 1 by sin x plus and so on plus some 2021 power 1 by sin x whole power sin x is there for suppose. As x tends to 0, 1 by sin x tends to sin 0 is 0, 1 by 0, that is infinite. So this is 2 power infinite up to 2021 power infinite. Whole power sin 0, that is sin 0 is 0. So same this structure only. Here as n tends to infinity, p power infinity, q power infinity, r power infinity power 0. So here, so 1 by sin x, 1 by sin x, all these are tends to infinite and power tends to 0. So then what is the biggest number here? 2021. So that is your required answer. Okay. Next one. To take one example, after the example you can understand the formula. First you take example. Limit x tends to infinite 2x square minus 3x plus 4 by 3x square plus 4x plus 7 is there. Limit x tends to infinite 2x plus 3 by 3x square plus 4x plus 7. Limit x tends to infinite 2x square minus 3x plus 4 by 3x plus 7. So here observe the procedure. Actually as x tends to infinite, this is infinite, 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 infinite by infinite, indeterminate form. But without L'Hospital rule, you do one thing. Both the numerator and denominator take highest power common. So x square 2 minus 3 by x plus 4 by x square. Here also take x square common, 3 plus 4 by x plus 7 by x square. Limit x tends to infinite. X square get cancelled. See as x tends to infinite, 1 by x tends to 0, 1 by x tends to 0. Same 0, 0. This is also 0, 0. So what you have directly 2 by 3. So what is this 2 by 3? Coefficient of highest degree. Here coefficient of highest degree. So the ratio of the coefficients of highest degree terms, that is 2 by 3. You observe here both have the same degrees. See here numerator degree is less than denominator degree. What will be happen after taking highest power? So if you take x common, it is 2 plus 3 by x. If you take x square common, 3 plus 4 by x plus 7 by x square. See 1 x get cancelled. Now you apply x tends to infinite, 1 by x tends to 0. This is 2 plus 0, 3 plus 0 plus 0. So totally 0 into 2 by 3 you get. 0 into 2 by 3 is nothing but 0. So when the numerator degree is less than denominator degree, that value becomes to 0. See here, your numerator degree is more than the denominator degree. Same here also you apply same concept, x square common 2 minus 3 by x plus 4 by x square. So highest degree if you take common 3 plus 7 by x. X cancel, you have one more x here. So this is 2 minus 0 plus 0, this is 3 plus 0. 2 by 3 you get. This is infinite. Infinite into 2 by 3. Infinite into some numerical, that is again infinite only. So what can you conclude here? Whenever limiter x tends to infinite, f of x by g of x is equal to the ratio of the coefficients of highest degree, the ratio of coefficients of highest powers. If degree of numerator is here f of x is equal to degree of g of x. So next one, this value is equal to, okay, 0 if degree of f of x is less than degree of g of x. This is infinite if degree of f of x is greater than degree of g of x. Just based on these three examples, I given the formula. Very, very important. Next one is sandwich theorem. See what it says, sandwich theorem. If f of x less than h of x less than g of x, or f of x less than or equal to h of x less than or equal to g of x, both will be happen when one of them is happening, and limit x tends to a, f of x is equal to limit x tends to same limit, g of x also equal to some constant L, both are same, then we can say limit x tends to a, h of x value also L. Okay, clear? See here, based on this one example. If f of x is increasing function, limit x tends to 0, f of 3x by f of x is equal to 1, then find limit x tends to 0, f of 2x by f of x. See here, f of x is increasing function and f of 3x by f of x value 1 they given, is asking to find out limit x tends to 0, f of 2x by f of x. Just you observe the concentration, concentrately observe. F of x is increasing function. That means that function may be like this. For suppose x is here, 2x will be here, 3x will be here. When x is here, 2x, when the x is here, f of x is here, 2x, f of x is here, 3x, f of x is here. Okay, understand? So, when x's are increasing, function also increasing. So, when x less than 2x less than 3x, f of x also less than, f of 2x also less than, f of 3x. Okay, just understand the concept here. See, increasing function like that you can. Here the terms you have to consider x, 2x, 3x only. Since x less than, 2x less than 3x. Very clearly. Because of increasing function, what can I write? F of x less than, f of 2x less than, f of 3x. What he is asking? F of 2x by f of x. Entire this inequality is divided with f of x. What you have? F of x by f of x less than, f of 2x by f of x less than, f of 3x by f of x. See here, this f of x get cancelled. This is 1. So now what can you say? 1 less than f of 2x by f of x less than f of 3x by f of x. As the given information, limit x tends to 0, f of 3x by f of x value 1. So 1 less than limit x tends to 0, f of 2x by f of x is less than f of limit x tends to 0, f of 3x by f of x is 1 only. So both extremes are the same value. Then this limit also equal to 1 according to sandwich theorem. So therefore what can you conclude? Limit x tends to 0, f of 2x by f of x value becomes to 1. Okay, clear?